My name is Caitlin and today I'm going to talk to you about the Disney College program. Okay, so first of all, I am participating in the Disney College program of Spring 2016, as my chalkboard wall would tell you. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But specifically, I'm going to talk to you today about the Disney Character Performer auditions because when I was preparing for this, I spent probably like my entire life watching videos on YouTube about what was going on, but I don't think any of them were really specific. The generalized one and the college program one, so I kind of wanted to like talk about the little differences there and see if I could help people because I used all the help I could get, truly. Okay, so first of all, when I did one of my like phone interviews, they asked if I wanted to do it and where, like what date, and so they kind of had me like signed up. In their mind I was gonna be there, and so I know I got an email of some helpful information beforehand, but I don't know if that's always the case. So in mine, specifically when it came what to wear, they told us for that specific studio that no character heels, and I really thought we were gonna wear character heels. Like I had that in my mind, so don't buy new ones, you don't need them. I wore, my cat's still here, some like very typical black jazz shoes. I brought ballet shoes too because I didn't know if we'd be turning and I didn't know what the floor was like, but I never used them. I just used the very normal black jazz shoes. As for what to wear, I know with the like generalized Disney character auditions, a lot of people were wearing like dresses and skirts and like nice clothes, and they were wearing character heels, but I think for this one it's more dancing. I don't know, I think with that one they did some like simple turning and like basic choreography, but for this, especially if you like make it through for a while, it's like some hardcore choreography. Like I was very sore the next day. So I wore, and pretty much everyone wore, I just wore like some really solid leggings from Gap Fit. They were just black, and then I wore like a sports bra and a like exercise tank top. I think I got it from like Dick's Sporting Goods, like the only thing I own from there. And then I brought a little cardigan and I like wore that over, and I think I like tied it once I got really toasty, because I did. I sweat so much. I sweat like profusely. Like it was embarrassing. I was like, they cannot cast me because I'm sweating so much. But it's okay. As far as like makeup and hair goes, I really truly wore like what I wear makeup every single day. I didn't do anything particularly special. It's pretty much this, except for I think my lip color was like one of those like kind of stain things that like last for a while. I will tell you, if you're gonna wear makeup, to bring, like I brought my little powder compact and like a little concealer brush if you want to do that, because I was sweating so much. When we had a break, I like ran to the bathroom and kind of like touched it up a little bit, and I was there for several hours, so that kind of benefited me. Speaking of several hours, bring, for the love of Pearl, bring water bottles, or like a one that you can refill, because I went through it so much and there were so many times where I was just like, water, water, please water. But you know, I kept it together, I kept it cool. So definitely bring water. I also brought granola bars and like almonds, I think. I brought like kind of a big purse. I didn't bring a dance bag, but I brought like a big purse so I could put food in it. And I went to Starbucks beforehand because I was like, ooh, energy, coffee. And then also I bought a giant blueberry muffin, and I had that in my bag, and that was gonna be my reward. So like no matter how well or awful it went, at the end of the day, there's my cat, I was gonna get that giant muffin. I highly suggest that, because that muffin, best muffin I've ever tasted. Oh, hair. Mine was like a little bit longer. I just got it cut, but it's pretty much always been this color and pretty much this length and curly, and so I just did like a little half up, a little half pony, but it was like curly and the rest was down, and I just like sprayed it really good so I would have no flyaways. But I brought like bobby pins and hair ties in case you needed to go all the way up. So I did do that. And I brought deodorant. Also, they had us fill out this form, and it was like, mark if you were over 18, and you have to be over 18. And at the time I was 19, about to turn 20, and I didn't mark it. And so they're like, who's number 110? And I was like, me. And they're like, are you over 18? I was like, yes ma'am, I'm 18. I'm actually 19. I'm one over. And it was like the most embarrassing thing ever. Everyone was laughing, but I just like panicked. I didn't check it. I don't know why, but now I'm 20 and just living life and checking all the right boxes. About the process. So basically you get in and they pass around this iPad, I believe, and you enter your name and like your phone and contact information. And then after that, well actually first they like pass out numbers, like little sticker numbers. I was number 110. I got there super early too. I got there like an hour early. It wasn't even open yet. I waited in the parking lot forever, and I was still 110. There was like several hundred people there, and there was like several locations. So there's a lot of people going on that day. But yeah, I was 110, and so then I typed that into the thing, so like they have you in the system, and they know how to contact you. And then they took us in groups, and we learned a parade combination. So it was kind of simple choreography, but like very movie, very energizing, like spazzy, and you like go down the little row and they watch you do it, so you just kind of smile and do your little parade dance, and it was very fun. And then after that they decide who they're going to keep and who can go home, and then they teach you a much harder dance combination, which I was a little bit nervous about, but there weren't any like real leaps or like pirouettes in it. That was just for me. They might be for you. I don't want to tell you no. But it was like very fast paced, very, very fun. It was so much fun, but I was sweating so hard. It's doable. They're very good about explaining it and answering questions and giving you time to work on it. So it was a lot, but it was doable. And I made friends there, so we were all like reviewing the combo with each other, so that was very fun. I would say make friends too. Like, when I was in Starbucks getting my muffin, I met this girl who was auditioning, and so like we just became friends, and she ended up being from my state. She went to school like 30 minutes away from me. We were both like redheads, just loving Disney, and it was awesome. It made it so much easier when you have friends to like kind of joke around with and ask questions, and it made me all like infinitely more comfortable. And we were all kind of wearing the same thing. I will maybe like put a picture here so you can see kind of what people were looking like. So yeah, definitely make friends and just have the most fun. It was the most fun I've ever had in pretty much my entire life, especially with auditions. They asked us, they're like, have you ever been to an audition? And a lot of us are raising their hands, and they're like, well, if you haven't, don't base it on this, because this will be the best audition you ever have. And it's true, it was so much fun. So even if it had gone horribly, like I hadn't gotten accepted into anything, I would do it again. And I tell everyone to just do it if they can, because it was a great experience. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, after we do the hard combo, then they have, I think actually before the fun hard combo, they do your height. They did our height twice on a little measuring thing, and they write that down. And then after the fun hard combo, you do like an animation. So it's kind of like improv or like silent miming stuff. I don't know like what your specific scenario would be, but ours kind of had to do with like a birthday. You're just being like so big. I'm gonna look so crazy, but I looked crazy there. I'm like wrapping my bicycle, and I'm like, whoa, can't wait, I'm late for the party, ah! Like having so much crazy fun. So we did that several times, and you go in groups. I think you do like 4 at a time, so it's not like just you all by yourself, and they play music while you do it, and that's how the dances work too. You do them like twice, and there's other people with you, so you're never like alone. And the people were so nice that taught the combination, and that were like, I guess, the judges or whatever you want to call them. They were very, very nice. So yeah, yeah, it was very fun and simple. There's not a whole lot to it. Don't stress out. It's going to be so much fun, and you are going to be totally fine. I just do it. It'll be great. The thing is that for me, this had been my dream for so long that I didn't want to do it, because I was so scared that I would do it and I wouldn't get in, and then I would just be crushed because like my one dream didn't turn out, and so I didn't want to do it. But I ultimately was like, if you don't do it, you will regret it for the rest of your life. Like, just do it. So I did. Oh yeah, and after you do that, then the very last thing they do is they kept like 10 of us at the very, very end of it, and they had us put all our hair back. So they gave us ponytail holders if you didn't have one, and they like slicked all your hair back and you put it in a ponytail, and then they took pictures from a lot of different angles. Now I had laryngitis at this point, so I couldn't talk. I sounded like I was scary. Like I didn't think they would even let me stay because they were so scared of how like manly and weird I sounded. But thankfully they did. And so I also was like sweating, like drenched in sweat. Everything's just like, I have laryngitis, my hair's back. They're taking like horrible angled pictures, and I was like, that's it. They're gonna look at this picture and be like, wow, it happened. So just smile, it's fine. Everyone looks a little strange and sweaty in theirs. And that was it. And then a few weeks later, some of my other friends, we all had like a group text from the audition, and they're like, did you get the email yet? And like some of them had gotten an email that said like, thank you, like audition again, but like not this time, kind of sort of thing. And I hadn't gotten one yet, and I was like, well, I don't know what that means. And one of my other friends hadn't gotten one yet, and then she emailed me or texted me like a few hours later or maybe a day later and was like, check your email. And I checked my email. and I just started crying. I was just crying and screaming, and so I am going to, I guess potentially, fingers crossed, be a character performer / parades for this 2016 Disney College program in the spring. I'm feeling like I'm gonna get there and they're gonna be like, Caitlin, yeah, no, Caitlin, don't see you on the list, that's weird. Are you sure you even showed up to the audition? So like, I'm partially thinking this is a dream and it's not gonna turn out, so I don't even like wanna say that that's true, but if you have the courage to pursue your dreams, you have the courage to release all your capabilities and your potentials, and you don't live this small life, you live the biggest life possible, and that's what I'm trying to do. It's so short and it's so magical, you just have to, you have to do it. So yeah, that's what I would say. Water, snacks, make friends, smile, have so much fun, don't be afraid, have courage. Just have the time of your life. That's what I would say about the Disney auditions and what to do. If you have any other questions, comment below or message me or whatever. If you have any other Disney related videos you need, or just anything, you need any advice or encouragement, let me know and I will be there. I will do it.
What are you doing, Caitlin?
I'm being Cinderella.
You're being Cinderella.
I'm so excited. I can't believe it. I can't even, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. It's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Have the most magical day, and don't get laryngitis before your audition. Or maybe do, maybe that's what pushed me over. I couldn't tell you. And beyond incredibly blessed and thankful and blown away, and this has been the only like one dream I've had since I was 6 years old, and the fact that I get to realize a dream that I've had this long that has never changed to something that like 1% of the population gets to do, and I'm so happy and grateful, and I can't wait to see what this does. I think it's going to be an incredible opportunity, and I wish that you all have all these dreams and opportunities that you want to come true. Well, come true, that you want to come true, That makes sense. Just plan like several hours of your day to be there, and to plan something really fun to do to celebrate afterwards, I would say. Either way. Thank you guys so much for watching and for taking your time out of your day to listen to me try to help you through this really wonderful experience you're about to have, and I'm sorry if I touch my hair a lot. Toulouse says goodbye. Bye. Hi. My cat won't get out of the frame. So here's Toulouse, everybody. This is my cat. I sound a little bit like a man right now. I'm so hot. I'm so excited. I'm like talking so fast. This is so strange. The Disney College program. Yeah, that was so strange. Hi. This is my cat. We're doing great. Hi. Okay. Oh! Ow. Cat, get out. Cat, no, I'm not playing with you. Ow! Cat, no, go. Swat. Okay. Bye.